the myth that has been perpetuated by the adversaries in the media would tell you that all these kids want to do is sell drugs. So, so it's important to understand this stuff and how it gets circulated around. The mythology gets circulated around the predators.
There was a famous clip that went viral. I had no idea it did on Fox News. We're a reporter. We're trying to work with the young folks in the communities to kind of get them to go in the house and not to engage in any more of the activity. But a reporter from Fox News, national Fox News, came up and kind of pulled me to the side and wanted to really go down this pathway of talking about how these kids were creating so much destruction. I think it's interesting how the national cameras and the attention is poured on these issues while they're occurring. But as a month goes on, as 6 months goes on, as a year goes on, things kind of creep back to the way they are. I would argue anyone to say looking at Penn North today versus Penn North maybe a week prior to Freddie Gray's death, if it looks that much different.
Because if we go to that community today, it's no better. It's better in terms of both conscious raising, let's hope, but economically, there's still a whole lot of boarded housing.
I was angry as heck that even after that happened, that the papers did stories about, and this is where Jim Rouse and nothing ever happened. Well, that's bull. That the kind of money that's needed to make an investment in a Sandtown, anywhere you've got that much disinvestment, you need billions of dollars to bring about a change. And it's not just in the people, it is in the systems, it is in the housing. There was an intentionality about not investing in Sandtown. There was a policy shift about where under housing they were going to invest in. Don't put that on my community. That was not belong to me, but they did in terms of, so those, because my thinking at that point was a systems thinking. So very angry about the police, but also angry about what it did. And what we never put our eyesight on the systems that created what we had in place in Sandtown and many other communities.
Freddie Gray's funeral just happened. We're not quite sure what's gonna happen next, but we just got a call from Fox News in DC. They want to do like an interview with one of us. I can't go, no one else can go. Can you just go and come back? So I said, cool, because I was like, all right, I can go and come back, no problem.